Good afternoon and welcome to the channel. My name is Beena and this wonderful little fella here is Walter. Hope you're well. You join me on Saturday the 30th of November 2024. Christmas starts tomorrow. Let's get the weather report out of the way, shall we? It is a pretty tropical for us at the moment, 13 degrees centigrade. It has definitely got to that time of year where everywhere is just basically damp now forever for the next few months. The roads just don't seem to dry. It's all a little bit greasy and iffy. And the bloody sun's come out, which I shouldn't complain about, but I'm not a fan of driving or riding in the low winter sun. It really gets in the eyes, and as always I am very poorly prepared because I had my smoke visor on, my helmet, before I left, and this really large, dark, ominous cloud I'd come across, and it looked like that was it for the day in terms of sunshine, and that we might possibly get some rain. So I thought, oh, I'll switch it over to my nice clear one then, so I can see properly. And obviously the sun's come out now, and that's double annoying because I'd treated my smoke visor with some anti-fog spray, because obviously everything's a little bit condensationy at the moment, and I hadn't yet done it to my clear one, so it's fogging up all the while. Damn it! So if we get a little wind noise, it's because I'm having to open up my visor and crack every now and then to demist it. But yeah, as usual, Beena hasn't prepared properly. Oh, something just hit me on the helmet. That must have been a big bug or something. So today I'm heading out to a little ham radio shop in a village called Woburn Sands, which isn't too far away. It's about half an hour away from where I live. Really fortuitous, because I've just decided to buy a little radio, treat myself for Christmas, buy a little radio for the car, and that I can also use at home. And I was looking at places to buy them. There's two places in the UK that sell them, and I also wanted a power supply to go with it, and I wasn't entirely sure which one I needed, so I thought, oh, I'll give one of these places a call, get some advice off of them. And I scrolled down to the contact info on their website, only to discover that they're just up the road. So that's handy. They're not actually open today, but I thought, well, as soon as I'm going out and it's quite close, I may as well go and have a little trip and see where they are, so I can come out next week and have a proper mooch around. That's given me a little destination to go to. Wow, it really is gloomy, and apparently very weedy just here. Big strong smell of weed. Yeah, it's very gloomy. I hope that it's coming out okay in the video. I suppose I should give a bit of an update, explain why I didn't have a video last week. I generally try to upload something once every week. But last week, when I usually do my filming, it snowed. We had our first snow of the year, and it wasn't a great deal. It wasn't a huge amount, but it was an inch or so. So, you know, not something I particularly wanted to go out on. And then after that, we had a bit of a, what's the opposite of a heat wave? A cold wave? Cold snap. Cold spell, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it was minus temperatures for a good four or 5 days, and it was very icy on the roads around my way, so yeah, no point in going out and risking anything. So I didn't go out for a few days, and then when It did warm up a little bit, sort of midweek time. I say warm up, I mean it was about 5 degrees, 4 or 5 degrees in the day. I had to go to hospital to have a camera stuck down my throat. I have a bit of a root around in my throat and stomach, so I wasn't up for it for a couple of days. So yeah, didn't get any riding done. I went out for the first time in a couple of weeks yesterday, just for a quick blat up to the local supermarket and back. But today I am out and about having fun. So I thought I'd best do a video, because I'm not entirely sure how many more videos I'm going to be doing over winter, because as I've mentioned, I think in my last video, I'm going to be going and getting an operation on my elbow, taking the opportunity to do that whilst the weather's bad, so I can recuperate over the winter and be all ready for the spring again. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how many more I'm going to be doing. Oh, critter counter. We have a kite up there. No doubt he's looking to eat that poor unsuspecting fox who has met an untimely demise in the middle of the road. I did see another one just lurking around here somewhere. So yeah, that's my week. As usual, I haven't thought about this video at all and thought about what I'm going to be talking about. I'm so sorry, viewers. I say this every week, I really must plan this better, and then I never do. But hey, you know, it's nice to be spontaneous, isn't it? Sometimes. Even if it doesn't make for great viewing. I'm back on my old helmet. I've said that now. If you recall, if you watched the last video, you'll know that I was wearing my Shark Evo helmet because I was moaning about the fact that now it's cold. My Bi-City retro looking one lets in all the cold air and causes my eye to stream. And I wore the Shark one last week, or the week before last, and hated it. It gave me earache. It was just uncomfortable. So I thought, oh, I'm going to go back to my Bi-City, which I've done. And it reminded me to say that just as my eye started streaming. Well, I don't care. I'm sticking with it. But yeah, we're back to normal audio this week. Wow, it really is getting dark earlier, isn't it, at the moment? It's only 3:10 and it's already looking quite dark. I've just been watching the Qatar sprint race, Formula 1. Don't know if any of you viewers are Formula 1 fans at all. It has been, if you are, I'm sure you'll agree with me that it has been the best season of Formula 1 that we've had in quite some time. I mean, the 2021 season was pretty spectacular with Lewis and Max's battle. Let's not go into the controversy surrounding the final race of that season. But this one has been really, really good. We've had multiple race winners who have won multiple times. And the Constructors' Championship is going right down to the wire by the looks of it. And it's not going to be Red Bull for a change. So yeah, it's been a thoroughly enjoyable season. If you're fans, let me know in the comments what you think and who your favourite driver is. But yeah, so I've watched that before I came out, and I've got the actual qualifying for the race to look forward to when I get home. Oh man, there's a lot of dead deer on this road. Poor blooders, poor buggers. What else could we talk about today? I've been seeing some footage from the motorcycle show, Motorcycle Live up in the NEC, which I didn't go this year. I haven't been for a long time, well over a decade. Obviously not riding until this year. I haven't been out of biking for a good few years. I didn't really want to go and make myself feel sad because I couldn't ride. But again, I didn't go this year. It's just a bit of a trek. And to be honest, there's only a couple of bikes I'd want to look at, and they were the new Enfields. So I've just been watching them on YouTube really, and seeing what some of the YouTubers have been saying about the new Enfields. Particularly good channel was Glyn Owen. If you follow Glyn, or if you don't follow Glyn, go and follow him because he's really good. He did some good reporting back from the show on the new Classic 650 and the Bear. And I have to say, the more I see the Bear, the more I like it. I just wish it wasn't so heavy. Classic 650 is definitely not my cup of tea. It's way too heavy and big. It's, for me, it's a bit sort of Harley-like in terms of the bulk. I was really surprised actually though to see the chrome wheel hubs on it. Oh well, my eyes are streaming. They can be a bugger to keep clean. This is Woburn Sands, by the way. I don't think I've ever been through here when I've been doing a video. It's yeah, it's like Woburn that I usually go through with the deer park, etc. It's kind of the next village along. Not entirely sure how it all fits in together, whether it is all classed as the same thing. I guess it isn't if it's called Woburn Sands and the other one's just Woburn. I'll have to look that up. Apparently we're turning in a bit. Let's just concentrate on this for a minute, shall we? I actually got a speeding ticket down here once. I think I've mentioned this before on one of my earlier videos. Back the other way. I think that bloke thought I was giving him a thumbs up in the car. Back the other way is a Triumph dealership, and I took a street triple out for a test ride when my Bonneville was in for service, or an MOT I think it was actually. And yeah, I took the street triple out and came down this way and got a speeding ticket within about 5 minutes of leaving the dealership. Oh, should we go to the front and have a look at this train? That's a long wait for a very short train. Yeah, so as I was saying, I came up here on the street triple and was a little bit naughty. I went a little bit too fast and got caught by a mobile speed camera. And I was very, very lucky because someone had contested the mobile speed camera, mobile speed trap, unbeknownst to me. I mean, I got 3 points on my licence and a fine, as you do, £60 fine. And yeah, someone contested it and they rescinded it, and I got my points back and got my money back, which was lucky. I think it was just here. It was right just here. Yeah, it was. The irony is as well, I've just noticed that I was doing 40 in a 30, and it is 40 now. Maybe it was here actually. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, and I'm old and forgetful. I think it was here because it goes from 40 to 30, and it used to be 40 all the way through, and I think that they hadn't given enough notice of the fact that it had changed to down here. I hadn't given enough notice that it had changed to 30 apparently. Yeah, it was here because I got pulled over down this road. And to his credit, the policeman that pulled me over down here, that's fortuitous, wasn't it, to this story, that I missed my turn in and had to come down the place where I got stopped. Yeah, he pulled me over here, and we had our interaction, and he said thank you for being so polite and pleasant about it. Like I said to him at the time, you know, you're just doing your job. What's the point of me having to go at you over it? So I imagine that he'd gotten a lot of stick that morning. But yeah, I mean, what is the point of having to go at the poor copper who's just been told to do something? He probably doesn't like doing it himself. No point in making his day any worse, is it? It's always nicer to be pleasant to people. Well, I have no idea where I'm going down here. I've never been down here. Only down the first sort of 20 metres to have a chat with the policeman. Well, it's a nice little road down here actually. I must come down more often. You must also remember that I only have 5 gears. Oh, I see that. I'll keep my mouth shut. I was going to say I can see that the Beeline Moto is as helpful as ever with its speed limit saying the wrong speed, but I'm not sure it is. Going. Oh, come on now, little cat. Why did you wait for me to come before you ran across, you plum? Oh, okay. Didn't hear you say. Where are we? See, Beeline, you're saying 60 here, and yet we've got a sign up here saying 50. You gonna change? No. Piece of shit. I mean, I love this Beeline navigation thing, but oh my god, the speed limit signs are just woeful, absolutely woeful. Sort your shit out, Beeline. This is a fortuitous long turn in. It's a nice little road. Right, no, that said 40, that says 30. I'm going to stop complaining about that now because I'm just going to get obsessed. I know I am. Right, so apparently it's just down here. Default state. Must be in there then, is it? Okay. Must have been where it is. I really should have stopped there so I could put my sat-nav on for the journey home. Let's do that. Right, I shall head home then. I was expecting that shop to be like a little shop in on the main strip or something. It looks like it's just like a unit, industrial unit maybe. Yeah, it was literally just up the road, wasn't it, from the turning I was supposed to take. But never mind. I think I'll head home. I'll bring you with me just to go through the deer park because it is very pretty. One of those little delivery robots there. Only in a place like Woburn or Woburn Sands would that work around here, because you had those in Luton or Dunstable, they'd be on fire or in bits or just nicked, probably. Casting aspersions on my fellow Lutonians, but it really is a shithole. Oh, it really is good to be out again on Walter. I do miss it when the weather's bad. So freeing and really good for the soul. city up here. The village that I live in, we have a Christmas lights switch on day in December where everyone congregates at a certain person's house and they dish out mulled wine and mince pies, and everybody has their exterior lights on, and that's tomorrow actually here, which is sorry, kids wanted me to rev the engine. Yeah, it's tomorrow, which is a little bit early for me. 1st of December, come on. So we're not going to be doing that, but we're probably going to have a walk around and have a look at the mall if everybody else has done them. Because it really does look a treat. The street that I live in particular, it's a big hill. It goes up a big hill and then round to 2 cul-de-sacs, and pretty much everyone has lights on and various ornaments out in the front with lights on, mainly reindeer, because every year we have my wife and I always have a little count to see if there's more reindeer this year than there was last year. Which is ultimately a fruitless exercise because we never remember what last year's count was. But yeah, it does look really, really pretty. And from if you drive down the M1, which is a major highway, major arterial road in the UK, our village is just a few miles off of one of the junctions on the M1. And as you're driving down at a certain part, you can see all of the lights up our street. It's really quite cool. Yeah, that will be happening tomorrow. I do like Christmas. It's a jolly time of the year. I know it's full of consumerism now and lost its meaning a little bit, but it's still a nice time of year, I think. It's nice to get presents, and it's even nicer to give them. Here we are at the deer park, which is inhabited by a lot of seagulls apparently. Yeah, and a lot of deer. Come on now, gulls, don't fly in me helmet. Fly me face. Well done. It really has got quite dark, so I guess I'd best leave it here, because I don't know how much you can see. That is a lot of geese. That's an alarming amount of Canada geese. Get past those quickly. Yeah, I think I'll leave it here. I hope it hasn't been too dull this time, as always. I promise I'll do some research and think of something to talk about next week, he says, knowing that he won't. But yeah, I hope you all have a great week. If you're out on your bike, then as always, stay safe, keep your shiny side up, and I will see you again next week. Bye!